Hello, welcome to Bar Z. I'm Brad Jacob, not Stan. I'm Brad. And welcome to the next week update, where you'll hear machinery tips, dirty jokes, secondhand news, and secrets.
And thank you, Brad, for that intro. This is, in fact, week update number 32. And we're still recovering a little bit from the summer bash. Bar Z was closed for an entire week before the event. And actually, some of my employees helped me get ready for the summer bash around here. And so we had 5 working days of downtime, and we are still recovering from that. The shop is still recovering. The shop's back to making parts again. We have put out 2 or 3 orders out of the shop, which is nice, but it's still not 100%. I got all the raffle prizes sent out on my cart. All the absentee raffle prizes got mailed out. Let's go have a look at that. And then we packed away all the memorabilia and all the leftovers from the 2015 Summer Bash, and this kind of acts as a time capsule. So let's go take a look at the final pack up for that. Well, the last of the Summer Bash stuff is getting put away. I always pack a box with memorabilia from events, and we can look back on it. We got some of the VIP bags here that we gave out. Still got a Noga deburring tool left, anchor lube, flip magnets from KBC Tools, pens, shop aprons. These were a couple of VIP bags we had left over. So I'm going to pack that away in the box. Adam gave me a sign. I'm going to leave that out. I've got some of the KBC flyers left over. Somebody left their fan on my registration desk. So if you're missing a fan, let me know. Some young southern woman was fanning herself. And we've got some of the Noga catalogs in here. Down inside we've got, let's see what we got in here. Oh, we've got the infamous air horn. 2-piece air horn there. And we got a few pens left over. These were from Custom Flat Belts. A few business cards from KBC. Coat hangers for hanging up shirts and other apparel. I got some Adam Booth's chips cast in resin. So next year when you guys show up, we've got we can crack this open and kind of go through it. I still got some name tags left. We'll maybe use those next year. Roll of raffle tickets that didn't get sold. Got my file folder here. Video notes, day's events, sponsors flyers, full sponsor list, guest list, and all the checkoffs and everything, everybody that showed and everybody that didn't show. I've got the notes from the 4-jaw competition and Adam Booth and Tom Lipton's face-off. So that was fun. I've got my list of absentees that were for no-claim prizes that I mailed out. That order's filled and all those boxes are shipped out. So this officially concludes the 2015 Bar Z Summer Bash. I'm going to put the file in here too. That'll be fun to go through. And we're going to box it up and label it and stick it on the shelf. And next year we'll open it up and look at it and go through it and reminisce. All right, so Summer Bash is at a close. Thanks for watching. So that box will be fun to open if we ever do it again. Maybe next year, if we do it, we'll open that box up and go through it and reflect. So pretty cool. And speaking of reflection, there's lots of things around the shop here to remind me of the Summer Bash. First of all, as my shop was badly stickered one evening, the party kept going after all the guests had already left, And a few of the guys hung around here in the shop. I think you've seen some of the antics over on Ray Cornelius' channel. Go check out Ray's Garage. If you don't sub, shame on you. Get over there. But there's some antics, some after hours antics over there. And here's some of the remnants of my shop getting stickered. And I had one last reflection, which was Brad Jacob, basement shop guy. He didn't make the video cut for the reflection of the summer bash, but here's his view on it.
Well, Stan is putting up a video camera for me to record my thoughts of the event. It's a week later after the Barzy, the first annual YouTubers Barzy Summer Bash, and it was a tremendous success. The sponsors came through. It was real cool. We got a lot of cool stuff. Met a lot of great people. What else can I say? Stan is a great host. He don't be put off. He always looks annoyed. He looks mad. He's an unhappy guy. It comes through in his videos. And I highly recommend everybody busting his chops as much as possible. The whole "we're back" thing, and back, right? You know how many times he said that? Nuts. But that was it. This is it. I'm getting on a plane tomorrow, and I'm going back to Pennsylvania. So until next year, see y'all.
And back. And that was just purely to annoy Brad. No one else. I'm not looking to annoy anybody else. Just the basement guy. Okay, so that's his last little tidbits and thoughts on the summer bash. Let's talk about work. Field work. Field work's back to normal. First place we went was a company called Elite Leather. It's a furniture manufacturer. Three very garden variety spray booths, but 34-foot roof in this building. Lots of wasted space. Just a huge, tall building. Must be hell to heat it and temper the air over there. Let's take a look at those three booths. Okay, so they set up a wood finishing department over at Elite Leather. Some of their furniture's got just wood arms or wooden features on it, so they needed a small finishing department. So they got three booths over there. Next up was a company called Lift Gear Hire, H-I-R-E, Hire, not hire like lifting it higher. Interesting place. They do rentals for lifting equipment. Let's go take a quick scan around that place. And they also do heavy equipment rentals. Let's take a look at this collection of Hillman rollers. Pretty impressive. Okay, so that was cool. Lift Gear Hire, I actually put them in my card file. I'm going to use them if I ever need to rent some lifting equipment. They had all kinds of slings and hoists and just everything you can imagine. And they moved from Arizona here to Southern California, or they set up another store. So it's another branch here in SoCal over in beautiful Santa Fe Springs, California. Next up is we've already gone back to our first service call at West Coast Customs. So everything's kind of up and running, and the customer's moving in and just getting used to it and getting things configured and changed around the way he likes them. What they did do is they put a wrap on the spray booth, which is like a vinyl self-adhesive wrap to dress up the front of it. I like the way it looked before, but this is what they did. Okay, so the skins look pretty good on that spray booth. Let's take a look at the control panel, which is the new Siemens Color touchscreen. And what a beautiful control panel. The programming and the graphics are courtesy of AFC Finishing Systems. They're the ones that actually built the control panel, programmed it, and did all the graphics on that screen that you saw. Next up is a really, really old mail call, and this is way back before the summer bash. This is from our friend Isle Gopher. Let's go take a look at what he sent in. So we got a little mail call in from Mr. Isle Gopher, and he gets an A+ for packaging. He went and got himself some bubble wrap, and then he individually wrapped a bunch of grinding wheels. I did a bunch of grinding for him, and in a strange turn of events, he sent me back grinding wheels. And there's some vintage Norton in here. Part numbers. Oh yeah, I got part numbers. These are all my size, 1¼ arbor, 7-inch wheel. This one's a 1/4 inch thick. An A100 Q, which is an aluminum wheel. And the traits of the aluminum is the kind of the brownish color. But vintage. Wow, this is back when they were in Santa Clara, California. Look at that vintage logo on that thing. Unused. And that doesn't really scare me, just because the wheel's old. As long as it rings correctly, you know, when you hang it and you take a piece of metal. Let's see what I got around here to hit that with. Actually, you can do it with another stone. As long as you're getting a little ring out of it and doesn't just go clunk, then you know you got a good wheel. This is a 46G Norton, again vintage Norton. Again, Santa Clara, California, and Worcester, Massachusetts. Made in USA, but very old Norton. And there's another one. This one's been used, but not much. It's probably got about a 1/2 inch off of it. These are interesting. I don't even recognize these are kind of a reddish color, reddish brown. Waltham. Again, vintage. I'm catching little glimpses of a 120R. So this is a super fine wheel. And an R hardness. That's interesting. I got 2 of those. And here's some that I've been wanting to try. I don't remember the type of wheels these are. I think it's a Type 3. It's got a light dish to it. Again, 1¼ inch hub. Looks a little smaller. Yeah, this is only a 6-inch wheel. 6 by 1/2 by 1¼ inch. Again, it's a Norton. And these are missing some blotters. And I'll tell you why blotters are important. They reduce vibration and stop vibration from getting back into the spindle. They act as a cushion between your arbor and your grinding wheel. And they're kind of important to have. And if you're missing them on your grinding wheels, make them. Just take a piece of heavy cardboard. Even a cereal box would work fine, or a 12-pack box. Just kind of a heavy cardboard. Cut yourself a disc and just glue it on with some contact adhesive, so you've got a cushion between your arbor and your grinding wheel, and you're tightening your wheel down on your arbors over a period of time will wear out your arbors, but also it reduces vibration. So blotters are important. Missing. So these are going to get blotters. And I've got 2 other dish type. And I'm just doing this from memory. that these are a Type 3. If someone knows exactly what they are, let me know. This is a 60J, another dished wheel, very thin. These are, I've been wanting to try these, so I'm kind of looking forward to getting these on the machine. Same thing here, 60, yeah, another 60J Norton. Blotter's intact on that one. So, Mr. IL Gopher, I sure appreciate you sending these over. And one last thing you did send over is I just bought a geometric head, and my quarter 28s were worn out. And he sent over a set that are brand new and sharp and ready to go. So, okay, appreciate you sending that stuff into the show, and you'll see all this stuff on an upcoming episode. Thanks for sending them over.
Okay, Mr. Illinois Gopher, I sure appreciate you sending the wheels over. I've already used them. That was a long time ago, and I just wanted to give you credit, and thank you again for sending it into the show. Next up is during the whole summer bash thing, I got a package from Tactical Keychains. Our friend Brad Martin sent this over.
Okay, well, we got a little something from one of our Summer Bash sponsors, Brad over at Tactical Keychains. Let's see what he sent. I kind of already know what it is, but I want to check it out. Been kind of jonesing to see this thing. And I saw it on video, and I thought I'd get one and take a look. So, Brad, thanks for getting this out to me so quick. And let's see what we got in here. Nicely packaged, as usual, in a Brad-like fashion. Oh, look at the sticker. Thank you, Stan. That is a TK titanium vector. Before I pollute any of the anodizing, let's take a look at the fasteners on that. I want you to look at the Tactical Keychains logo in the hinge pin. Pretty darn nice. Oh, and that is just sharp as a razor. Locking mechanism. Oh, sweet. That is very, very nice, Brad. Now that I can actually hold one and see one. Titanium belt clip right there. Very nice. If you guys can afford it, pick one up.
Okay, so thanks, Brad, for that. I use it around the shop. I carry it in my pocket. It's got a great feel, and it's breaking in nicely. I enjoy that. So if any one of you guys want a TK Vector, go look up Tactical Keychains or Brad Martin. Okay, and next up, we got a small load of anchor lube. I got some of the 16 ounce and some of the 8 ounce jars over to Australia. The gentleman's name is Gert Vandermute. Talk to Gert. Email address is on the board, also in the link below. He's a good guy. I've talked to him several times on Facebook, and I sent over a large flat rate mailing box over to Australia with as much anchor lube as I could pack in there, and got him supplied and at least got a little bit of this material over there. It's probably going to go quick, so email him and tell him you're interested in either a big one or a little one of these. And I got him 10, that's all I can fit in there. I filled up the voids in the box. He's got 10 of the little 2 ounce samples, so if you talk real nice to him, maybe he'll get you a sample. Yeah, talk to Gert. He'll fix you up for anchor lube over in Australia. Next up, the Standridge granite accessories that were sent over for the summer bash. It was pretty interesting story. James Green was going down to pick up his plate. Well, he came by and I asked him, hey, if I crate these things up, can you get them back to Standridge for me? Which was the comparator stand and a pretty nice V-block. And he said, sure. He said, I'm going down there anyways. We'll just throw them in my truck and we'll run down there. So we crated them all up, threw them in James' truck. He took them all the way down there, and he texted me while he was down there. He said, hey, they didn't want these back. They gave them to you. Well, their emails were a little misleading, but still a very nice surprise. They just blew me away that they gave those to me for doing the summer bash and promoting their stuff. So that was awesome. Let's take a look at how I'm using them now that they're in use here at the shop. Okay, next up was the mystery metal that came from Adam Booth. A couple folks asked, what did you do with that? Those were a couple of nice pieces. And they were a couple of nice pieces that I cut diagonally and did the hardness test. Well, I annealed the one that got hardened, and then I machined them up and ground them and turned them into some vise accessories. Take a look at this. Okay, well they turned out good. They made nice vise accessories. They bolt right into my vise, and thanks Adam for that. You unknowingly set me up with a little bit of tooling, so that was perfect. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in. This is hopefully going to air late Labor Day. I hope you had a good Labor Day, and enjoy your 3-day weekend. We got to get back to it tomorrow, so be ready. All right, guys, we'll talk to you.